You're watching BBC One, Northern Ireland.
This is Inside Ulster with Conor Bradford and Shaun Rafferty.
John Major and Albert Reynolds meet at Downing Street to renew calls for talks. A last-minute rush as investors try to beat the deadline for shares in NIE. And why bad-tempered swans in Carrickfergus have it in for the Ducks.
Good evening. The Prime Minister, John Major, and the Taoiseach, Albert Reynolds, are due to meet in London in under half an hour's time. During the discussions, they're expected to renew their calls for the resumption of political negotiations here. Both governments are anxious that the talks should begin again as soon as possible. And finally, the main news again this evening. John Major and Albert Reynolds meet at Downing Street to renew calls for talks. There's been a last-minute rush as investors beat the deadline for shares in NIE. A government scheme to help companies get loans from banks has failed. And bad-tempered swans in Carrickfergus have been upsetting the balance of nature by attacking ducks.
And that's it from Wildlife on 1. Good night. The time is now 6 o'clock.